Yo, what is good, guys? So we just got here to Santa Ana. As you can see, this is the open market in OC. Safety first, guys. So we made our way into the Mecca of vintage. As you can see, we are in Orange Circle Vintage. I do have my list here from Bradley. So Marvin Shook's box is gonna be comprised of $400. So I'm gonna be shopping for him as well. I'm just gonna put everything in a pile, separate piles of course, and hopefully put together the best box I can for him as well. So let's work our way through. Oh my Lord, Ethan, look at this tee. Taste the Lord, Psalms 34. I'm gonna have to put that over here. We're gonna be shopping for both of these guys. Gotta stay within that range of essentially large all the way up to 2XL. Black Sabbath, Tennessee River. Here we have a Def Leppard shirt. It is double stitch, anvil tag. Yeah. This is a good looking shirt, but bro, who is that? The Sting tee, it's a good tee, but it's not great. It's not great, so let's leave that there. So for me, what I do prioritize a lot is like the fade, the coloring of the t-shirt and stuff, which ultimately leads to its wearability. Ooh, these Grateful Dead tees are pretty nice. It's starting to get pretty fun. I'm gonna put this over there actually. I love vintage black Levi's. This is a size 30. I did bring measuring tape too, to make sure it's a true 30, or it's true to their size. Look at that. This is tagged to 30. It's a 28. Yeah, so this one's roughly a little bit bigger than a 30. So this fits like a 31, and I think this should be good for Bradley. Yeah, I think this will work out. Bradley, I get these. If I end up getting these for you and they don't fit, I'd be open to buying them off you. I love this fade on here. What do you think, Ethan? Fire. These are fire, huh? Yeah, these are sexy. How much price on there? Price is 65 on there. So as you guys can kind of already tell, vintage is kind of getting up there in price, but bear in mind the work that it takes to acquire this stuff is unbelievable. Dude, this has a really good fade to it. If this thing was bigger, this would be such a good tee. Guys, bro, no, what is this? Oh my gosh. So I'm having a bit of a dilemma right now, Ethan. You know I love Jesus. They know I love Jesus. But I also know that Marvin also loves Jesus, and this looks like a perfect fitting XL. Yeah, dude, it might be just a touch too big for me, which tells me it's gonna be perfect for Marvin. And he's a believer. Bro, this tee is so gas. Oh, this is a great fade here too. Oh, this is fire. Oh, this is good. Dude, there's so much good stuff over here. Oh my gosh. The 2X for sure. This is pretty fire too. Phil Collins. This small XL. This is actually fire. Dude, does it kind of go with the unions right now? It's kind of a vibe, right? All right, let's put this off to the side too. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be a really, really long video. So I might not go through everything, but that gives us a reason to come back and make another vintage mystery box. Got a nice fade to it, single stitch. Let's get the measurements on this boy. Yeah, this is a 21 pit to pit, so this would be my size. So let's put that back. Look at this. Jesus, that's my final answer. Size XL. Nice color. Razor blade suitcase. I don't know how I feel about that graphic. It's kind of dark. It looks like it's DS, huh?
It's really new, right?
Yeah, it looks real new. This must have just been sitting in somebody's closet. This is fire. Brockham single stitch. This looks really good, the fade on there. All right, let's talk to Juan and see what the price is on this one. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a cheap one though. XL, it's on a Hanes tee. Single stitch. That fade is gorgeous. The Colt Sonic Temple. Oh, this looks good. XL. This looks like it's gonna fit nice. That back, that's killer, dude. You guys are familiar with that Supreme tee. They did a collab. This is single stitch too. We'll see the price on this one. Yo, what is good, guys, and welcome back to Office de la Paul. And as you can see next to me, we have here a vintage mystery box that is currently empty. Now, this is actually the one that's gonna be going out to the people I shopped for today. This one's actually for you guys. While I was shopping today, and I did do a lot of shopping. So through the duration of the series where I go out and make mystery boxes for you guys, my subscribers, I will go ahead and buy one additional item while I'm out and put it into this box here. Once it's full, I'm gonna go ahead and pick somebody to go ahead and win this entire box for absolutely nothing. The way to join the giveaway is really quite simple. Simply be subscribed to my YouTube channel with notifications on. Like each video throughout the duration of this series, as well as comment your Instagram handle on each video of this series. That way I know you've been watching it throughout the duration. And lastly, of course, be following me on Instagram. Like I said, once this box fills up, I will be giving it away at random, adding one new piece every single time we do a video like this. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and add that item here and now. This one, I'm not gonna show you. That's the point of a vintage mystery box, and put it in the box. And this is our first item to be added to the box for the giveaway. Okay, so just before we get into the contents of each respective box, I did want to let you know of a few things. Number one, I'm gonna have a box value counter, and that's gonna be right up here. This number here is gonna be indicative of the entire box's value. Now, conversely, there's gonna be a number on this side popping up right here from time to time, and that's going to be the item's estimated value. The way that I did get the number on this side, or the price of each respective item, is really quite simple. I decided to take the market value of each item, and I essentially do that by checking eBay and various sources for that exact piece. I take that number and add it to the price that it was at the store today, and then divide it by 2, which essentially gets you to an average. This one here is gonna be made for, like I said, Bradley Chamberlain. I saw his DM come in, and I was super excited to go ahead and make this box for him because I see that he's always commenting on my videos as well as on my Instagram. So I definitely noticed when he messaged me right away, I was like, you know what? I got to pick him and make a box for him. Okay, so over the course of getting to know him, kind of talking to him, getting to understand what he wants for the boxes, the first question that I ask him, as well as everybody else when I make a box for them, is what is the budget? For him, he did decide to go ahead and go with $100 to $120. The second thing that I ask is, do you prefer quality or quantity? As you guys know, not all vintage is created equal. And of course, the third thing is, what are you into? What do you prefer? What kind of pieces are you looking for? What does your closet need? Now, bear in mind, he did opt for more quality. I let him know that there's a very good chance that if he gets something really good, that it's only gonna be one thing. If it's two things, then it's most likely going to be pretty good things, if that makes sense. So first up, we have here this vintage Harley Davidson tee. This thing is aged beautifully. I love how it looks. If there was gonna be a big banger for this box, this should be it. And it's definitely a very, very fire t-shirt. And you guys at this point should be seeing the value or the calculated value here on the side. And this one is his size, a size XL. I love this tee, super, super fire. We were able to acquire a pair and the wash on this pair is so good. I really cannot wait to see you rock this stuff, Bradley. If you do end up taking an IG picture, be sure to tag me because I do want to see it. And so hopefully you love your box as much as I do. For $100, I feel like this is a really solid box. You essentially got an outfit. So yeah, super solid. But wait, is that all I got you? No, it isn't, because we stretched this box as far as it can go. And one thing that I somewhat pride myself on is being able to haggle a little bit, and also the fact that I do know the owner of this vintage store. He did give me somewhat of a price break, and I was happy to pass that value along to you. And so what we have here is a t-shirt that by itself is worth the entirety of the box. This is a Brockham, let's see if we're XL, single stitch from 1990. This is Slash on there. This is a collaboration with a vodka company, actually. You see that back hit is so beautiful, so good. And yeah, man, I really feel like you got a ton of value out of this box. But you guys let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about Bradley's box. Okay, so I have this box here ready to go and be shipped out. Okay, so for this second box, this next one is for Marvin. And as I kind of already stated, he's got a budget of $400. I did ask him the exact same questions that I did to Bradley, and he did prioritize, number one, obviously, the budget being at $400. Number two, he much more preferred quantity over quality. He's expecting anywhere between 6 to 7 pieces, and he's into a bunch of different things. Okay, so now that everything's on the table and set up, let's go ahead and jump right into these garments. I did want to say I'm not going to be spending too much time on each piece just because there is a lot of stuff in here and this video would go on forever. First pieces, as they are somewhat identical, we have here 2 liquid blue Grateful Dead t-shirts. And these are gonna be so perfect for summer. Very, very sick. Next up, we have this West Coast Choppers tee. Super, super fire. Very, very versatile. And if you guys know me, you guys know my vintage West Coast Chopper tee is one of my favorites. I wear it all the time. Next up, we have, just pulling things out at random, the NASCAR tee. So I loved the fade of this one. This one really stuck out to me. The wash, the color and stuff. Super, super easy to wear. Okay, and next up we have this Black Sabbath t-shirt. Really nice fade to it. It's on a Tennessee River tag and is size a 2XL, similarly to that last shirt we just looked at. Okay, so this one I love. This is also a 2XL. This one says trained to serve Jesus here on the motorcycle. It's kind of more a detail there, but on the back, I love this hit. Such a fire tee. Bro, if you lead worship in this thing, oh, it's gonna be so, so good. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I definitely contemplated keeping this shirt solely on the back hit alone. Next up, we have another vintage Jesus tee, and this one says, Jesus, that is my final answer. Come on, somebody, that'll preach. I love it. This one is on a Fruit of the Loom tag. This one's actually an XL, so this one might fit a little bit more true for Marvin, but yeah, definitely sick tee. Next up, we have a Harley Davidson vintage t-shirt. So good. This one's got a really, really nice fade. It's definitely ready to wear. And I imagine him wearing maybe some shorts with this one during the springtime and a clean pair of forces. Next up, we have a pair of vintage Levi's in black. He said that his main color that he wore for denim was black, and it makes sense because black is just really, really easy to wear. Oh my gosh, okay. I just spoiled it somewhat. I don't know if you saw that, but okay. There's actually another t-shirt in here. It was hiding at the bottom. Oh, how could I forget this one? This one says, "Get focused on Jesus." And I know I went a little bit crazy with the Jesus vintage tees, but bear in mind, they're so hard to find. And it just so happened that there was a bunch there. And also Marvin is a worship leader, so I felt like he would appreciate the vintage Jesus tees. Anyways, this box should be right around $400 worth of stuff, if not a little bit more. But there is one more garment, and this one I'm very, very excited for. We have here a vintage Carhartt work jacket, and this one is a size XL, which I know you said you wear anywhere from an XL to 2XL. Carhartt does tend to run a little bit big, so hopefully this one ends up fitting. But the fade on this boy is just gas. I love the color. It's actually not black, it's more of a navy blue. Really, really good. It's got a nice mesh hood here. Feels really, really comfortable, of course, with Carhartt. It is pretty rugged and it is comprised of a canvas material. Yo, what is good, guys? And pardon the quick little interruption, but it is currently the next day and I took my dog to the dog park this morning. I look in the back seat and sure enough, there are 2 more pieces that are meant to be for Marvin's box. But there is this reverse weave champion crew neck. As you can see, it says Yale up front. It is oversized, super, super sick. I love how the Yale writing there kind of aged out and faded and everything. And then there's actually another reverse weave, and it is this guy right here. It's just a normal champion spell out. Of course, it is also his size. And this one is also very, very nice for those, I guess, simpler outfits. Definitely very, very sick. I'm gonna go ahead and add these to the totals when I start editing this video. But anyways, let's go ahead and get you back over to our regularly scheduled programming. Marvin, I hope you love your box, man, because it definitely took a lot of thought, a lot of negotiating, and I just hope that you feel like you got the most value out of this. And if anything less, you can always list this stuff in the Facebook group. And I don't doubt if you were to sell everything in here, you can at least at the very minimum get your money back, if not make a little bit of profit. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know, guys, how you think I did. If you did enjoy the concept of today's video, making vintage mystery boxes for different people, definitely let me know down below. And if you're interested in one, be sure to be following me on Instagram because I will post it on my stories and you respond to that and we go from there. Also, there is a huge vintage swap meet on the way in the coming days. And I think I'm gonna go and I think I'm gonna make a few boxes. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support. It's always a privilege, a pleasure to keep making content for you. Thank you for the continued support. Honestly, it's insanely humbling. It really is, and I'll never take it for granted. Anyways, don't forget to join the giveaway because I will be adding something every time we film a video like this into that box, that of which will be going off to you guys at 0 cost to you. So just my little way of saying thank you for the support. Anyways, that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, as I end every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm gonna say peace and be blessed.